Hey Aquarius, your October tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. On the table I have your theme with 3 clarifiers, your week-to-week forecast, career and finance up here, love right here, and there is a bonus message at the end which will be a synchronistic symbol, and I'm also going to pull 2 crystal ball cards if you have any questions that form during the reading. Be prepared for that. So your theme is tenacity, and it says dedication, determination, stubbornness. And to clarify that, you have the King of Wands on one side with the King of Swords on the other, kind of sandwiching in the Two of Wands. And you've got this green color synchronicity where the wands kind of correspond to the 2 kings. So this indicates October being a month of clearing a brand new path, unpaved, untraveled, through obstacles, exactly like the saying, the obstacle is the way. And you are perfectly positioned and equipped to do that right now by combining these 2 superpowers of focused will and sharp discernment. There is not a hint of wasted motion or energy, nothing left up to chance. This fiery driven energy, it could burn down the whole metaphorical forest if left unchecked, but this King of Swords, it makes it almost surgical, achieved through fluidity and awareness of when that drivenness has become rigid and single-minded for its own sake, and that's when it becomes stubbornness. So you are like a finely tuned laser in October. So getting into your week-to-week forecast, week 1, you have the 4 of air. In order to sustain the perseverance this month is going to ask of you, you might want to A, take advantage of, and B, not be fooled by the slow, uneventful start to the month. Take this little time out to get your head screwed on straight. Breathe and take aim. Now week 2, you have the Death card. So like I said, unpaved and untraveled new path. And to walk it means leaving the familiar behind. To travel light, bringing nothing superfluous or redundant with you. You want all of your energy focused forward, so anything not coming with you, surrender it completely. Anything restrictive, anything heavy, anything useless. Kind of like Atreyu at the beginning of the Neverending Story when he has to leave all of his stuff at the Ivory Tower before going on his quest. Now week 3, you have the 9 of water reversed. This card comes up when you don't get your way, and that ends up being a gift. It's something that didn't work out, that really worked out. So if you experience an unmovable no this week, as disappointing as that may be, what's coming is better. This is where that King of Swords discernment is so important with this dogged determination. That determination has to be guided through to move on from setbacks and failures. Otherwise, it could be held up by its own inability to let go. Now with week 4, you have the 8 of air reversed. Awesome progress here coming out of a restrictive mindset about something. This is creative solutions, seeing opportunities that are not obvious at first glance and getting out of your own way. You could be overcoming one of your mechanisms of self-sabotage or trusting what you think without torturing it with overthinking. Thinking just enough and then moving on it. This shows you recognizing that when something isn't working, you try something else, not the same thing more or harder. Now for career and finance, you have the 8 of Cups, or it's the social life in this deck, reversed, with the Sun reversed. So while you do begin this month with a little bit of a breather, the rest of the time will be a gauntlet of sorts. So I see it in your week to week, like with this initial gulp of air, and then you submerge, and then you commit to seeing something through to completion, and then here at the end you emerge victorious. The victory is the result of not letting up too soon or stopping to check your progress. There might be some fun projects or things not getting your attention temporarily, but it'll all be waiting for you. Nothing is leaving you. So the 8 of Cups reversed says that you have put in too much to walk away now. It doesn't mean that it will never be time to walk away, but dial into your determination to see something through to the payoff. And I can see some people having to work at the night shift or pulling some all-nighters just for a little while. Now for love, you have the 4 of Wands with the Hermit. And I just heard someone in a podcast talking about attraction, and he compared it to making yourself a magnet, not a door-to-door salesman. That's one of the things I see here is a strong core, a strong, stable inner foundation where no one is looking to someone else to solve their problems or to complete them. The Hermit says that the key to a committed, stable relationship, that's 4 of Wands, is to start with the inner work. And when you're okay alone, you detoxify future relationships, because toxicity can creep in when one or both people are not okay alone. The Four of Wands can represent marriage for you, or it can represent events like weddings where we celebrate life, milestones, transitions, and highlight life stages. So you could be meeting someone at a celebration like this. And it also represents family and balance. With the Hermit, if you are balanced, you can attract or maintain a balanced connection or connections. So dedicate your efforts to that internal balance. Now, your bonus message will be the symbol that appears on both cards. It's a kind of a cool deck that way. So like when you pull any two cards, there will only be one symbol alike. And for you, it is the infinity symbol right here. Make sure that it's in frame. Okay, so this is a message about your unlimited potential, and I'm hearing don't give up on yourself. It indicates fertility and abundance as well. Now, I am also drawn to this arrow. I want to talk about that a little bit. Focus and decisiveness around your direction. Exactly what you have with this badger and the Two of Wands. It feels like the Chariot almost with these three, with these two kings on the other side. This talks about being fully present on one thing at a time. There's not really such a thing as multitasking, just kind of micro task jumping or rapid task jumping. So you can task jump as long as you are fully present on the task in the moment. So, and being decisive on a singular goal. Now, the other thing I saw was this bicycle. So this is talking about being self-sufficient and destination driven. There you go, Badger and Hermit again. Freedom of movement. And it asks you to be focused and mindful as you propel yourself forward. And the other thing here is it also asks you to step back from high-tech solutions that take you out of the moment and to experiment with low-tech solutions to bring your awareness back. And the final thing with that is where you focus, you will go. So there, if you have formed questions, they might have answers here in some of these other symbols if you want to look and see if there are any synchronistic messages directly for you in those cards. And now I'm going to pull a crystal ball card. So if you have two questions, there will be two answers, or if you have one question, you can decide if answer 1 or answer 2 is your answer. But answer 1 is listen to your intuition. This one seems to come up a lot. You all actually have a lot of answers already within. And with the Hermit, that's kind of pointing to that. So answer 2, I should say. You have unlikely. Alrighty, much love, Aquarius. Talk to you next month. Thank you.